Hey everybody, Tony here. I'm back with another unboxing. This time it's something a little different. I normally do the Box of Dread unboxings, but this month I decided to try out Loot Crate as well. Got on my board, Loot Crate launch. Now, it's worth mentioning that I ordered this with very little forethought because the Loot Crate people are actually kind of nice in the sense that they have little themes for their boxes, and they have kind of a hint as to what's going to be in it. So this one was launch, which I pretty much took to mean, you know, space travel, things like that. And I was also fairly certain that meant that there was going to be like Star Wars stuff in there, probably Star Trek stuff in there, most likely. And I'm really not. I mean, I like Star Wars, and I've watched the newer Star Trek movies, but I wouldn't consider myself a huge fan, like I need to buy a box filled with stuff for that. So, yeah, very little forethought on my part, I guess, buying the January box, which I knew ahead of time was probably going to have this stuff in it. I didn't open it yet. I don't know if that's the case for sure, but that's just my guess. I usually have my horror shirts on, but since the Loot Crate is kind of like more of the nerd geek kind of box, I put on one of my Doctor Who shirts to be a little more in tune with this particular box. Alright, so Loot Crate has arrived. It arrived yesterday. Kind of cool on the back. Has the launch base, it says. Launch base for the theme of this box. So I'm just going to open this up and we'll see what we got. Just going to get a knife. And when you open it up, it kind of says, you know, for the perfect unboxing and everything. So, going through, let's see what we got. Okay. Pretty cool. We have a, move that light. We have a Superman pop vinyl figure. Now, these, I guess, is that also Funko, or is this, let me double check before I say it. Yeah, this is also Funko. Now, I guess that they have a hand in a lot of these mystery boxes, because I know that the recent, Box of Dreads also had some of these pop vinyl figures, of course, horror-related ones. This is a Superman figure from the new Man of Steel movie, which is pretty neat. You know, I saw the movie, I enjoyed it. I actually would have, I see on the back that General Zod was the other character they have. I kind of would have preferred that over Superman, but this is still pretty cool. I'm going to definitely put him with all my other figures out on near the desk maybe. Nice. Alright, so that's the pop vinyl figure. Next we have... Okay, yeah, so I was right. Yeah, I guess for the launch theme, that Superman's kind of... He's from outer space, so, you know, that makes sense. And then I was right. Here's a Star Wars book. This is Galactic Phrasebook and Travel Guide for Star Wars. I am, I guess, more into Star Wars than Star Trek, so that's, you know, that's cool as for that. It says beeps, bleats, bozkaz, and other common intergalactic verbiage. Star Wars Galactic Phrasebook. It looks as though... Yeah, it looks as though it's actually a phrase, like a phrase book. It has the translations of English language into some alien languages, I guess. It's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know that I would necessarily read through this entire thing, especially since it's a phrase book. But it looks like there's some cool stuff in here. Neat. Alright, so that's the Star Wars phrase book. What else do we have? What is this? Oh, okay. Right. I knew about this. They send with the boxes, Loot Crate does like a little mini magazine that comes along with the stuff in the box. This is issue 6, Loot Crate launch, has the theme of the box on there. And looking inside, it explains the theme of the box. It looks like there's articles in here too, though. There's Superman Cinema. So again, related to the theme. These are long. I mean, this is pretty. There's it's a pretty thick book. There's 25 pages in here. So it goes through that. A couple more. Another article here. Looks like an interview. And then near the back, I see that they show some of the stuff in the box and explain what it is. Like there's the phrase book, tells you a little about that, I guess. I saw a crossword puzzle, crossword, while I was going through. Pretty neat. Oh, and they show, this is the Epic box, the Epic Loot Crate. That's kind of like the Box of Dreads version of the 7th box, so that would have been the big box for the winner. Alright, right on. Next up, what do we have in here? A button. First in Space, January 2014 launch. So I have a little button for the theme of the box again. I vaguely remember hearing that they're going to do this in all the new boxes. For each box they'll have like a little button that says whatever the theme is. So it's pretty cool. Little button. We have, looks like some stickers and patches and things, all space related. So we have a NASA patch. It's a nice patch. I might actually sew that onto something. We have, these are, vinyl stickers. I don't know if you're familiar with vinyl stickers, but they're have like the nice vinyl material. That's a Star Trek one, Star Trek badge, and a melting Rubik's Cube for some reason. I guess that's spacey in some way, I don't know. But a melting Rubik's Cube. I actually like this a lot though. And up next we have, another Star Wars thing. This is a Star Wars Ground Assault game pack, pocket model trading cards. It looks like it's a game, I think it says here. It says punch 'em out, build 'em, play. Alright, yeah, so there's like cards in there and you could punch out different spaceships and things, and I guess you build like little mini models, but then I suppose you're supposed to play some kind of game with it. Again, I'm not familiar with that. I'm probably never going to play the game. I may make the models just for the fun of it though. It's pretty cool. I don't know if anyone out there is, anyone watching my channel, the horror fans, if you guys are familiar with that. I'm not. And there's one last thing. Oh, right on. Okay. Minecraft mini calendar for 2014. I'm always so happy to get something in one of these mystery boxes that I can actually use. A little while back in the Box of Dread box, I got a mouse pad, H.P. Lovecraft mouse pad, and I needed one, so that was very welcome. And again, I really needed a new calendar. I just threw out my old one from last year, so this is going to work fine. Not sure what Minecraft has to do with space, but then again, I don't play Minecraft, so there may be some kind of space thing related to that. So a cool little mini Minecraft calendar. There was a lot of stuff in this box. I have to say, I'm impressed with the amount of goodies that you get in the Loot Crate. Even though I went ahead and bought the launch one, which isn't exactly my cup of tea, there is a lot of cool stuff in here. The calendar I'm absolutely going to use. That phrase book I'll look through. The stickers, I always like, any stickers, patches, buttons, the pop vinyl figure, ton of stuff. And the box itself is pretty cool. I noticed at the bottom of the box it says enter the code, up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, start, which is, of course, the old video game cheat code. I'm not sure why it's there, if there's any relevance, or if it's just kind of like a, in-joke with the geek crowd. But, yeah, so very cool. That was my first Loot Crate. I'm not sure if I'm going to, I'm definitely not going to subscribe monthly, but I may keep an eye on the theme each month, and if it sounds like a theme that I'll want to get in on, then I'll buy the box. I spent, I think, about $16 on this. I had a coupon code for $3 off, which is another reason that I purchased it in January, rather than waiting for a theme that actually was relevant to my tastes. But yeah, like I said, pretty cool stuff. I would absolutely recommend Loot Crate. I mean, I've known about them for a while, and really the only reason I haven't subscribed up to this point is because it is, a little outside the realm of what I'm into. It's not really, actually, it's not that so much as the tastes in Loot Crate are much more widespread than, like, Box of Dread, it's all horror stuff. No matter what I get, I like horror, so that's fine. With Loot Crate, it really can, I mean, there's Walking Dead stuff I've seen in old boxes, so there are horror things, but then there are, video game things and sci-fi things and fantasy things, and, it really depends on what the theme is that month, whether or not I dig it. So, that's my unboxing for Loot Crate. Good haul. I'm happy that I subscribed. I'm going to try another box in the future. I did resubscribe to Box of Dread. I'm going to get another 3 months worth of that, so I'll do a couple unboxings for those. I may not continue to do that, but definitely for the first one back, I'll do a little unboxing. And that's about all I have for you today. I have a few other things I want to talk about, but I'll do that in a separate video. Hope everyone's having a good new year, and I'll see you all very soon.